Essentially, UK just got bad. What to do? So I was a bit upset. I just thought about thinking how many times I damaged my neck and how many times I shouldn't really be here by now. Situations. And I started to think how terrifying it is. How many times that's happened to my neck. I've damaged, and I'm gonna say it. I'm frightened of my neck, about my neck. That is terrifying when you have your neck done that many times. Oh, fucking hell. That's a yawn, by the way. I was about to yawn just then. She's coming out. Yeah, but how many times my neck is either bald muscle. It really makes me worry. Because I think at some point I won't be able to do things like I used to. And that's just terrifying when I think about it. There's going to be a point in time where I won't be able to do my usual stuff. And I'm going to hate that. No, actually I'm crying a little. Because I'm just worried for that day. Fuck. Hope that day never comes. If that day comes, please. Fuck. Just saying that. I just remember one time I damaged my arm and my leg. I couldn't move my arm for a few days. I should have went to a hospital, but I never did. But my arm did heal. I could move it like perfect. No bones broke, even though I landed on concrete. But I was going from a hill down to the bottom, too close enough to a bridge. But like it wasn't a long hill, but it was just, well, it was long. It was long. It was just going down. I catched the speed. I was gonna do the path because I don't like going on roads, even though you're meant to go on the roads. Because I'm one of those people that are pussy. I don't want to take risks like that, and I'd rather be safe. So I got on the path, and I see two people come up. I'm like, I have no choice. I have to go on the road. No cars on the town, so I felt pretty safe. It wasn't no car that hurt me though. But then I was like, as I went past, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get back on my path. But the thing is, I forgot to slow my speed. Since I forgot to do that, since I ended up forgetting to do that, I was just so worried. As soon as I landed, I got on the path, but the problem is I went up too quick. I got on too quick onto the path. I hit some metal bits on it. That scared me. That honestly scared me. I hit that and it ended up flinging off my bike. I can't recall that day. I didn't pass out or anything. I was just in deep pain. Basically, I tipped upside down, and the first thing I thought was, block your head. Protect my head at any cost. Protect my neck and my head. Fuck. Do not. This will how I'll end. Even though it wasn't that big of a deal, it was just, you know, I did damage my arm and I got a scar on my leg. It's not a massive one. It's like an L shape. It's kind of funny as well, but it's really deep. Not deep, like it's like the colour is deep. The scar. I have a scar on my elbow from when it happened. That's good though. Since I went upside down, my neck was all just easy. Could have, and it was on concrete. No protection Like, I had a coat on, but not extra padded or anything like that. I could have really broken my neck that day. But thankfully, all I did was just hurt my arm. I felt like a badass because how my arm was all fingered up, all bandaged and that. So yeah, literally. And the next day, I remember I went to the not next day. It was straight after that day. I went to the gym. So you could see my arm was patched up and all that. And the boss of the gym asked me, "Oh, what have you done to your arm?" And I'm like, "Well, today I had a bike ride, and I crashed." He called me an idiot. He says, like, "You fucking idiot." And I just realised, yeah, that it was pretty much stupid. I should have just walked it, but the thing is, it was just really late as well, and I was tired. I was trying to get there as fast as I could because I was worried. Like, having a day off. So, yeah. Then there was a few times where I was on trips, or I just pulled a muscle. Like, mainly, I pulled muscles around my neck at least 5 to 6 times. And it's scary. Not just scary, it's painful. I've been told they last up to 12 weeks. I'm very lucky because either I've got a good healing process or something like that, but it takes a week. It takes pretty much a week for me to heal. So, but the pain is so unbearable. Turn your head a slight bit, it's the worst. It's like you're having a fit. Like your neck is just. Imagine an electric bolt went through your body and spreads out. That's how the pain is. It spreads all over, and it's just shocking. It's so sharp but shocking, and it's not like one of those things that'll come and go immediately. It will be there like shocking you, and you'll be like fucking like just fucking sitting there and just in pain. You don't want to move. You don't want to do anything until that pain goes. So when I was like, oh, thank fuck, I'd rather get a shot in the arm than have this. Like, it is the worst pain from the muscle around your neck. And doing it 6 times, and it makes you think, there's so many times I could have damaged my neck. There's so many times I could have died while doing that with my neck. Like, they could have all been pulled muscles as well. I could have one day not been able to walk because of that, or something, because your neck is most important. Because that connects your brain and all that to your whole body, and the neck is the connection. Even now I can feel like a pain going down my neck. Literally, one time I was on a sailing trip. I woke up, I got up head first, and I heard a massive crack. Like, I could imagine you break wood, and it's like that first snap, and it's like really thick wood. That was the crack I got. Or no, maybe like crackling on fire, something like that. Like, but really loud. Like, it was that loud that the person who was half awake on top of my bed could hear it, but he just didn't bother. So the person across me, he heard it like sound, but he wasn't sure, so he left it until he told me to a few hours after that he had a massive crack coming from my side, and he asked me, "Did you break the bed?" I was like, "No, I pulled a muscle." Oh no, also I just cracked my neck, and it was just terrible. The pain was. Basically, I was just doing everything with bad neck until after a few days my neck just healed up. Since I had like, loads to do, I was like swimming sometimes. I think it only took me to 3 to 4 days to heal that day, because I was just doing so much in that whole week when it came to sailing. I didn't want to turn as much as possible. it's just horrible. Literally first day I was scared to get out of bed and get in, because it just hurts getting down. You have to literally hold stuff so you can lower yourself down as slow as possible. If you don't have anything to help you lower it down, you might as well lie down forward, because you got to lie on your face, just flat face, and slightly turn your head to where the pain is positioned, because then it won't be as bad, but you'll be able to lay like that and sleep. And even if you move in your sleep, you won't feel it, so it's perfect. Oh, I won't feel it. Probably you guys would. You'd probably wake up by it. I'm one of those people that can't feel pain when I'm asleep, and I know it's true because I pulled out a piercing from my eyebrow when I was asleep. And I woke up in the morning and tried to put it back in. It was funny because I couldn't put it back in. Let's play this game. Fuck it.
And it's back up for grabs tonight. Now, Michael, you and I were there to call a final defense of this title at Roadblock in 2016, and I am excited to call it again right here tonight. Oh, what impact! Look out!
Yeah, I hope I never do stuff like that again.
From the top.
Literally. Oh, I remember this one time as well. This was self-inflicted. I had a massive scar on my hand because of it. One time, I was just really not in the mood. I was pissed. I was upset. I was just trying to get over it. So I was on NCS, and we all had keys to rooms. And the thing is, I had my key on me, so I was just scratching out my hand with the key.
She's in the zone now.
Just bloody hell.
Oh, what a right! Man, that's some attitude behind it.
It's literally on my weekend as well, so it's like not as bad. But my thumb hurts. Don't know how I done that. Don't know. I do know. I've been cracking my thumb, so I must have cracked it wrong. Oh yeah, I bet you noticed I've added some new stuff to the character. Well, not new stuff. I only added like 2 things.
Going high risk again. Oh, look out!
Oh yeah, and I changed some of the colour. If you notice, her gloves are changed, her boots are changed. Yeah. I changed it a bit. Not too much. No, you know, you wouldn't does like the character. Just warnings though. If you're in pain like that, I'll be there for you. It's terrifying.
Hooking it up here, what's next? Boom! Incredible suplex. No way.
Oh my god, NCS boat. I was on my Duke Redden the boat trip.
Tormented her for years, but she's also achieved a childhood dream in capturing the WWE
I can barely hear myself.
Championship.
I was on that boat trip.
Feel like a giant weight has been lifted off of Red in so many ways.
I was on that boat trip. So I think I forgot now what I was about to say. I'm about to laugh because I just forgot. I think. Boat trip. What happened on that boat trip? Da 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 da. Nah, I forgot. Fuck. Wait. No. Fuck, I can't think of it. Win a dance-off. Get inducted into the Hall of Fame. But when I cut my hand out, I had a scab. As I was going to say about that, I was going to the gym. This woman really made me mad because she didn't even seem like she cared what she did to my hand, but she, with the because she was pushing and she was just being so urgent what she was doing, she ripped the scab off my hand. So I'm like, oh, you've just ripped the scar off my hand. You've just ripped the scab. So there's me, and she's just like, don't apologise or anything. Didn't even try to apologise. So I was disappointed. I wasn't that mad about the hand bit, but I was disappointed because she didn't try to apologise whatsoever. It tells me even how old you are, that no one's just respectful. No one's respectful. So and I was just so close to the gym as well. And I was like, went into the office. I'm like, hey, cuss him out. And like, oh, what's happened? I'm like, look. And like, oh.
I knew you'd be here early.
Okay.
Always wear an overachiever.
Get the
You here to
something
demand your
kit.
rematch? Because I have no problem beating you again tonight.
There's not going to be a rematch.
You're giving up that easily?
No, there's not going to be a rematch because you're going to announce your retirement tonight.
That's news to me.
It's why I wanted to find you first thing, so you could start writing your big farewell speech. But that kind of emotional garbage should actually come easily to you. I mean, if you get stuck, you could just borrow something from your earlier writing. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is, we did, but we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Love always, your mom and dad. That's right. I found out you wrote that little piece of fiction kicking off 20 years of lies to your best friend. His real parents are dead, and you've been stringing him along this entire time, making him think they're alive just so you'd have one friend in your depressing life. You never told him the truth, even when he continued to pathetically leave 2 empty seats for them that would never be filled.
Why? Why are you doing this?
The why doesn't really matter. Right now, you should be more concerned with the what, as in what could happen next. I could expose you and all your lies, destroying your life, your reputation, and most of all, your friendship with Trey. Or you can retire immediately, and I'll make your secret my secret. But one way or another, it's happening tonight.
Yeah, after I got my hand patched up, just blood going down my hand.
I know walking away from everything you've worked for will be the hardest thing you've ever done, but you have to keep our secret. Please.
Man, no. The scar's really faded. Oh, NCS was meant to be like a thing where it's like we learn new stuff. We didn't learn much. What we found out was most people that we met weren't half bad. I met this one guy. Me and him got along famously. Literally, we're the rowdy ones. I picked him up on my shoulders. We were walking around through places. We're like, oh, what's up? And then it was like stingers, and he kept on getting his fucking face. I was like, fucking pissed myself going down there. Oh god, I actually did piss myself because all those things went in his face. I have a video of that if I remember right. Oh no, wait, did I? Oh no! Did I send it him? I better not lost that.
That's how I won the WWE Divas Championship, crossing off one of the most elusive things on the list. But the Divas Championship wasn't just a title. It was more than that. It was...
sorry, I think something amazing just happened. Earlier today, I received a note saying I would finally get to meet my birth parents at the Hall of Fame ceremony tonight, and I think they just arrived.
I don't know what's happening either.
I apologize if I'm a little distracted.
Who are those people?
I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. We're almost done here, so I'll catch up with you real soon, okay? Sorry again for cutting you off. Where were you?
Don't know why. It's so cringy as well.
Really not much left to say, other than to cover how we ended up here tonight.
He is such a faggot carrot. I fucking hate him. His parents are dead. They're definitely dead. Never drink. What? Oh yeah, I knew. I was
when I defeated my lifelong nemesis to capture this championship, the same championship I dreamed of winning as a young girl, it was an amazing feeling. But after that wore off, I was consumed by a range of different emotions. Ones that I hadn't felt in a very long time. Satisfaction, relief, peace of mind. The fire that drove me throughout my career to come out here and fight on a nightly basis was suddenly gone. I went from thinking, what's next, to what's left. And I realized that after crossing off the most elusive item on the list, the answer was not much. Because I accomplished everything I set out to do and way more. So I had to be honest with myself. If I kept going, everything after would feel like a letdown. And that's not how I want to live my life or remember my career. So with all that being said, I'm here tonight to relinquish the Divas Championship and announce my retirement from WWE, effective immediately.
Is this actually happening?
Unfortunately, I think it is.
Now, I know this is probably shocking, and some of you might be disappointed or upset, but this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I've lived this part of my life to the fullest, and now it's time for me to go explore other challenges. And who knows? Maybe I'll try acting again. You all saw how my only other audition went. Can't go worse than that, right? Finally, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me for all these years. Please continue to back the next women who take my place, who I am certain will be stronger, more athletic, and hopefully a little less temperamental than I was. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks, everyone.
I don't know, after that conversation I had earlier, now I'm just getting pains that I know aren't actually there and even actually caused.
I'm not really sure what to say. I'm stunned.
I think we all are. No one was expecting this.
Thank you, Red. Yes, thank you. And we wish you all the best.
Get back on that fucking ring. We know what's gonna happen right now. Son of a bitch.
What was that? You can't retire. You've got years left on your career.
I'm sorry, but I need you to try to understand.
Maybe I could wrap my head around it if I had a little more warning. I mean, when you texted me, make sure you watch my promo tonight, I was expecting you had some clever line about Brooklyn, not that you were gonna walk away from WWE.
This wasn't something I was planning for a long time. It happened quickly.
Okay, fine, but if you're done, then I'm done. We're a package deal, remember?
No, what? Don't do this.
I need you to try to understand.
What about the title shot you just earned in the Royal Rumble? And getting revenge on Samoa Joe for everything he's done?
None of that matters if you're not along for the ride, too.
You need to think about this some more. You're making an impulsive decision.
I've made up my mind. I'm done.
She can't leave now.
I never expected my plan to work this well and cause your idiot friend to retire too. It's like getting rid of 2 turds with 1 stone.
This isn't over.
But it is over, and that's the best part of all of this. Anyway, just wanted to wish you a happy early retirement. Maybe you can take up bingo or going to dinner at 3 p.m. or yelling at kids in your neighborhood. If you kick that ball in my yard one more time, I'm going to put you on my list. Hilarious. See you, never again.
I think I cracked my third knuckle. Oh shit, I cracked 2 knuckles wrong. Oh fuck. Please tell me that's a going pain. Or it's gonna
We're going live with your show intro in 5 minutes.
Thanks. Just let me run through it once to make sure I've got it. Who will be named as your top 10? Prepare yourself for drama as our contestants get their hands dirty, glad-handing with the CEO of a manure company to see who can get the upper hand for their fall fertilizer campaign. It's all hands on deck. Coming up next on America's Next Top Hand Model. Do you think there's too many hand puns?
It's perfect. It's not heavy-handed at all.
I see what you did there. Hey, sorry I missed your other call. I'm at my new hosting gig. Look, if this is about getting Baron Corbin a spot on the show, I'm still relatively new here, so I don't think I have that kind of pull yet. Oh, okay, good, because honestly, I don't think Baron's hands are anything to write home about. Wait, what'd you say? Really? That's amazing! Did you tell Red yet? Yeah, she's been hard to reach lately. Okay, I'll try her. This is truly an honor. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna be famous, Yes!
Oh my god, I love coffee. I swear when I get older, I'm just gonna love coffee even more. I can't honestly see why people don't love coffee. It's so nice.
That's my ring and my championship. I hate you, Brooklyn.
You fat bitch.
What?
Hey, it's been a while. How's it going?
I'm great. I'm on vacation at the beach, which is why no one's been able to reach me. Trying to disconnect, you know?
Oh, that's good to hear. I only have a minute, so I'll make this quick. I just got some amazing news. We're going into the WWE Hall of Fame together.
Really? Wow, I'm shocked. I mean, I thought it would happen someday, but definitely not this fast.
They didn't say this, but I'm assuming they want to capitalize on my crossover appeal as host of ANTHM.
I'm sure that's it.
I know we didn't expect our careers to end the way they did, but it's nice to know we accomplished enough to go into the Hall of Fame. And more importantly, we're going in together, just like it's always been.
Yeah, it is nice.
Hey, I gotta run. Don't relax too much. You know what they say about idle hands. Ooh, I gotta work that into tonight's show.
Congrats.
You too. Ooh, I wish I could see Brooklyn's reaction.
I'm sure she won't be happy. Which makes me happy.
That's just fucked up. I really fucking hate the person who made this game. Still, the people who made this game are really such jerks to the characters. I don't know why they've done it. They're just either hate them. I sense that they don't like the characters whatsoever.
Move! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Get out of my way! Are you kidding me? Those 2 pieces of human trash are going into the Hall of Fame? This has to be a joke! They were only in the WWE for a cup of coffee. You know what? An actual cup of coffee deserves to be inducted before they do!
Take it easy. We're all entitled to our opinions, but there are certain realities you can't dispute. While Red and Trey may have had shorter careers than the typical Hall of Famer, the impact they made during that time was tremendous. So it doesn't matter if you or anyone else disagrees, they are going to get the recognition they deserve.
We'll see about that.
Yes! H, I fucking love you, man! Yes! Oh, perfect motherfucker. Yes, man. Yes. Oh, I love Triple H for certain reasons. In game, he's just really good. When they put him always in a game, he's just funny. He's awesome. He's just amazing, and that is just awesome what they made him do. Yes. But still, the creators, I'm still pissed off at them. That will never change. What they've done to the characters is just awful.
Feels like we've been up here for like 15 hours. Hope everyone's still with us. But I think that pretty much sums everything up, right?
Yeah, I think we covered it all.
And there's only one thing left to do. List, please. It's time to cross off one final list item together. Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Shoot, I think I forgot a pen.
Seriously?
I've got one you can use.
I'm sure someone else in this arena has a spare pen, so you can go sit down.
Take it easy. Just wanted to come up here in front of the world to say congratulations and finally put our differences behind us. I would never do anything to take away from your special night that you so rightfully deserve. Trey, even your birth parents are here, which is amazing. Stand up, please.
Parents.
But before you finish up, there's just one thing I want to mention that you left out of your speech. You see, Red was 100% honest about what led to her retirement and later her best friends.
I honestly can't do it.
In fact, it turns out she has a little secret, which is the real reason she walked away from WWE.
You have to do something. She's gonna ruin everything. I'm sorry, but I'm done hiding this for us. It's over.
What really happened was I found out the truth behind this secret, and she didn't want me to tell anyone. So she chose to retire instead. But I couldn't sit back and let her get away without everyone knowing the real Red. So let's start with this. That lovely older couple in the audience, they're not Trey's parents. I know, because they're fakes I hired to be here. That letter you got that said they were coming tonight, also a fake. But if you want to see your real parents, I can make that happen. Here they are. Yeah, that pretty much says it all. And look at the date there. They were already long gone by the time we were in high school. Which makes you wonder, Trey, how could they have written you a letter? Maybe someone else wrote it to try to manipulate you into doing whatever they wanted. And maybe that person was so miserable and lonely, they had to resort to something morbid like that to ensure they always had a friend at their side. But who would do such a terrible thing? Certainly not your so-called best friend.
Dude, that is
right?
just...
Is this true?
I can't see this.
We're not finished here. If you come any closer, I will crush his neck. And the same goes for anyone else. If you try to stop us, I will end him.
We all knew this is how it was going to end. Something bad again. Oh, I remember seeing those shows each time one of them was inducted and some fucking random cunt jumps in and attacks for no reason. Attacks the old person. The person's getting inducted. So, and the person looks so young, they look like they're in their mid-20s and all that. Not even sometimes mid-half time, it's actually just really under. It's like, I feel sorry for the wrestlers because they're just actors and they can't help they're good at this job. It's not like it's all serious, all the matches So the personalities aren't always real. Sometimes some actually do. You know, they say they hate crowd, they actually do hate the crowd. Oh. Come on, Brooklyn. Who the fuck is that? We know it's only one person, and she's still gonna want revenge after that long ass while, ain't she? Yes, she is. What's the word? What's that country called again? Why am I saying Nigeria in my head? Now it's coming up with Canada. Australia. Austrian. Is it the Australian? Yes, it's the Australian, as I thought it was. Dude, I was like, it can only be one person, really. Now we know who else is going to be next then. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch. Yep. Then I have to fight the people that were her most remembered. People basically. Oh, that means we're going to get that finger woman then, the other Australian, maybe. Yep. Pussies. Oh, that means only two people can either help her. Fuck you, you bitch. I hate her so much. Yep. Brooklyn Von Braun Hall of Fame. Rhea Ripley Hall of Fame. Becky Lynch Hall of Fame. All the bitches. Oh, I get it, because it could be Hall or Hall. Clever. Like hauling like a load of fish or hauling a load of bitches. Get the net, we're gonna haul the bitches in. Oh my god, no, that's just terrible. No, I just want to hit myself because I just said that. Ugh. I'm sorry.
Do you need me to make another ice machine run?
You know, there's some wounds that ice can't heal. What?
You have to admit, that was a pretty cheesy line.
You know, you have a really strange way of apologizing.
I'm sorry. It's just, we've been working through this all night, and I think I'm starting to lose it. Look, you know how I truly feel. You also know me better than anyone else. I made a stupid decision to protect you when we were kids, and it just kept escalating from there. I wanted to tell you so many times, but it got harder and harder, especially when you started leaving the tickets. I couldn't bring myself to take that away from you. It would be like you finding out that America's Next Top hand model was fixed.
Wait, is it? Did you hear something?
No, I was just using that as an example.
Okay, because I don't think I could handle that right now. I think I always knew deep down that it was all too good to be true, that I'd never meet them, but I guess a part of me wanted to believe that maybe something bigger would come out of all of this, that it wasn't just about action figures or championships or entertaining millions of people, that it would help me find a part of myself that was missing.
But maybe something bigger did come out of all this. This wasn't about finding two people who would fill a hole in your life. It was about millions of people finding you to fill holes in their lives.
Now that was cheesy.
But it's true.
Maybe.
I have something for you.
Please don't tell me this is a letter from my long-lost aunt and uncle telling me to forgive my best friend.
Just open it.
What's this all about?
It's our new list. On one of my ice machine runs, or maybe it was one of the times you locked me out of the room, I can't remember, but I made some phone calls to management, and it's unprecedented, but they've agreed to let us get revenge on Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at tomorrow night's WrestleMania. Assuming you're on board.
I guess we're coming out of retirement. This has to be some kind of record.
There's one other thing you need to know. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe agreed to the match, but only if we put our Hall of Fame spots on the line.
You really want to do this?
If we don't fight back after what they did, then we don't deserve those spots.
Package deal. I'm in.
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm so happy about that. If he just never forgave her, and I would have been upset. I would have hated this even more. It's, just as I said, it is bad what they've done. But still, in a way, I'm happy.
Hey, just wanted to let you know, I left 2 open seats in the audience just like you always did.
Why? I mean, obviously my birth parents aren't showing up anytime soon. So was it just for good luck or out of respect or something?
You'll see.
Oh. Basically, it's going to be the adopted parents. Riley! Mickey James! It's Mickey Mouse James. We ain't looking this time. The Turd Rager. We did 16. We are about to unlock the very... This is the very last bit. I did not know that. Whoa.
It doesn't matter how tonight turns out, because either way, I'm proud of how far you and Red have come.
I mean, sure, it'd be nice to be able to say I trained 2 WWE Hall of Famers, and I could probably raise my rates again. But like I said, doesn't matter.
He's gonna ask Casey.
Well, I know we didn't always see eye to eye, but me and Red owe you for helping us get our start.
What do you mean we didn't see eye to eye? You were my prize student. Never doubted you once. I used to call you Sure Thing Trey.
Are you serious? You thought I'd be a manager at best, and you definitely didn't think I'd make it to WWE, let alone become a Hall of Famer. I think you said something about pooping golden nuggets?
I don't recall that. Anyway, good luck, Sure Thing.
I know you're gonna tell us it's not too late to change our minds about the match and putting our Hall of Fame spots on the line, but we need to do this.
Oh no, he was.
I wasn't going to say that at all. It's actually way too late to change your minds. The match is happening.
Oh. Okay, well, that's good then.
I was going to say that if things don't go well, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can't erase your legacies. Everything you worked for and accomplished won't just disappear.
Sounds like you don't think we can win.
Look, you both have defied the odds before, but I'm just being realistic.
When it comes time to honor the Hall of Fame class tonight, we'll be out there front and center.
Damn.
Look, I know we haven't spoken much since I've been gone, but I just wanted to say I'm pulling for you tonight. And Brooklyn had no right to exploit your past and ruin your big moment.
I appreciate you saying that.
But I also know how your impatience and temper can get the best of you sometimes. So I'm a little worried that you rushed into this match, especially considering your condition.
Thanks for your concern, seriously. But this is something we have to do. No matter what, we could lose.
I gotta find out something. There's just one game I want to play on my phone. It's been killing me. My heart breaks each time I can't play it. And it's an anime game. I played it for one day and I fell in love with it. Because I could make one of the weakest characters in the game one of the most powerfulest. And plus I could make characters that weren't that liked or that powerful in the actual anime really powerful, so I gotta look this up.
It's time for the greatest spectacle in sports entertainment. Welcome to WrestleMania. If you've somehow been off the grid for the past 24 hours, then you missed the news that we have a huge last-minute change to tonight's event. After being ambushed at the conclusion of their Hall of Fame speech, Red and Trey will seek revenge against Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe. And saying that the stakes are high feels like a severe understatement. If Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can defeat Red and Trey, they will take their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame. And we've never seen anything like this before, and it's highly improbable we ever will again. With respect to every competitor who enters the ring tonight and every championship that's contested, it's now time for the most important match of the evening. Red and Trey are here to take on Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe with their Hall of Fame spots on the line.
It's truly impressive Red and Trey overcame both physical and emotional trauma to be here tonight. But I suppose revenge can motivate someone to do just about anything, including putting everything they've dreamed of and worked for at risk.
Guys, what are these pieces of paper falling down from above? I believe it's supposed to symbolize their new list, and there's only one thing on it. Beat Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at WrestleMania.
This is why I left the 2 seats. It's time to move on.
Yes.
I'm glad you're here.
I think that might have been Trey's adopted parents sitting at ringside. I think you're right, Myron.
Come on. Tell me.
And now here are the two superstars who want nothing more than to take everything from Red and Trey to essentially erase their legacies in a single night. It's the so-called American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe. Yeah, these two have a much different kind of bond than Red and Trey. It's an affiliation based on shared hatred for their opponents tonight, dating back years in both cases.
Full disclosure, I think we're looking at the newest members of the WWE Hall of Fame class. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe have been unstoppable from both a mental and physical standpoint since the moment they joined forces. Red and Trey would have a hard time stopping them if they were at full strength, and we know they're not even close to that.
And there you see Red and Brooklyn facing off. There is so much history between these two. We're talking decades of hostility. I don't know if it'll ever end, but we'll get at least some kind of resolution after tonight's contest is over. We're not sure who's going to start the match tonight. It actually looks like Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are discussing that right now. Apparently, it'll be Samoa Joe and Trey.
Brooklyn's going to make Red wait to get her hands on her. Yet another calculated move from the American hero.
This is it. Here we go. WrestleMania is often called the showcase of the immortals. But Red and Trey aren't here to showcase their immortality. They're here to try to save it by retaining their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame.
The fact that Red and Trey are even fighting alongside each other after Brooklyn Von Braun destroyed their original career-defining list and nearly did the same thing to their friendship just proves their bond is unbreakable. They truly are a package deal.
While I agree with you on that, you have to consider what I said earlier. There's no way Red and Trey are 100 or even 50% after the brutal attack just 2 nights ago. Mark my words, that will be a factor at some point in this career-defining match. All the way from the top rope.
Elbow drop. He's just dominating at this point. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Targeting the stomach.
I gotta find out how I can play my old game again, because I really gotta play Black Clover. It's just upsetting I can't play it.
Samoa Joe with his back against the wall.
I love the game that much, it's just really fun to me. It is.
How impressive was that reversal?
All the way over.
Trey escapes the Uranagi, and now he's got Samoa Joe in the Coquina clutch.
Red takes Brooklyn down. Hold on. Is this actually happening?
It is. Red and Trey of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe locked in their own submission holds.
After everything that's happened among these 4 adversaries, this feels like the perfect ending.
Don't get ahead of yourself. They need to actually finish them off.
Can Red and Trey do the unthinkable? Will Brooklyn and Samoa Joe give up?
They tagged.
It's over. Red and Trey have pulled off the impossible and ensured that they will forever be honored in the WWE Hall of Fame.
This match takes place 20 times, and on 19 of those occasions, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe get the win, but not tonight. This was special. This was your night, Red and Trey.
Congratulations for the 2nd time on your Hall of Fame induction.
They failed completely.
This might have been our first time seeing one of your matches in person, but we were always watching on TV.
We're proud of you, son. Can I still call you that?
Yeah. We have a lot of catching up to do. I'm sorry about that.
We all are. It's okay.
We have something for you. Some maintenance guy from the arena was selling it online. It wasn't cheap.
Luckily, we've gotten good at puzzles in our old age.
Oh my gosh! I thought I lost you, but you're back.
There's one thing left on there we need to finish crossing off.
It appears that the list has somehow been salvaged.
Red and Trey can now pick up where they left off 2 nights ago.
Tonight, we witnessed the unexpected, an unexpected victory, an unexpected reconciliation, and finally the unexpected return of what some might think is just an old scrap of paper. But it was more than that to Red and Trey. It's what led them to this very moment that to them was expected all along. They may not have known how they'd end up here, but they knew when they created that list that this was their destiny.
Well said, Michael. Soak every bit of this in. Red and Trey, you deserve it.
I fucking love this shit. My face hurts a little though because of that now. I'm happy about that. I will never do a second run through of this again though. If I have to do another second run through, I'll just be really pissed off because seeing all that happen again is just going to really make me mad. Nah, I'm going to do a second run through.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winners of tonight's match and still members of the WWE Hall of Fame.
First time.
Red and Trey.
I was anti-comment. I was just stopped immediately. I'm upset by that. The best. Ah, oh, fuck yeah. That was the year 2019, 2000, 29. Fuck. And when did it all start? My career completed. I've done it. I have done it. I have not got all the prestiges. I'm not even halfway through. But I will get them all eventually. I will do it. But my thing I'm happy about is I have done it. I can't even start it off again. That's actually completed. I am. That is legitly. I've never completed this stuff like this. You know, Hall of Fame and all that, and these game modes. And all I can say is, okay, even though I did hate it a lot, it pissed me off so much. I was so annoyed with what they'd done to it. But no doubt. I did love it. It was a good game. Should you play it? Yeah, you really should play it. And since I feel lucky, let's see what I get. Oh, that is amazing. I'm just disappointed that I won't get to see that end again with the characters again. That's just sad. You know, I wouldn't want to do it again. It was fun, so I would love to do it again. Oh yeah, getting some stuff I actually wanted. The fuck? Oh, for fuck's sakes. West. You're the West. Dude, I'm happy. Okay. I'm gonna stop shaming this game. The creators did make whole game getting treated like shit, but they have redeemed the characters quite a bit. I know all I did was just complain about this and that, but honest to God, altogether it was a good game. I get personal stuff like this, but that was just amazing. Wow. I'm just happy I could record all this. I'm just more happy about that than anything. All you guys were on the trip with me. No fucking way. That is impossible. That's amazing. I love it. That's a Rubik's Cube. I thought it was a fucking Lego until I realised that's meant to be a Rubik's Cube. That's amazing. Yes. Worth it. They will always be my original team. Create a new player. Smells like farts in my room. Okay, you will not see the customization now. I am sorry. This was great. This was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. Please like, subscribe. Please watch again. There will be no video tomorrow, sadly. But that was just amazing for me. So please like, subscribe, share the video, make sure you leave a comment. You better send this to your friends. If you don't, I will find you and I'll get you to send it to your friends.